What's up, guys? It's been a while since I made a video. I'm actually making this video from my car. So it's gonna be a quick video like I usually do. But I actually I haven't made a video in a couple weeks. Obviously the Giants haven't been doing any better. They fired the head coach, Dable, which I kind of thought if they didn't win the last game by a lot or really show something, somebody's gonna get fired. Somebody's gonna get fired. I like Dable. I did, but I think he just lost the team. I think he lost the fans and Mara's Mara family just the sesh I can never say the second name there. Just basically had to hold someone accountable, and they held him accountable. And I still don't like our defensive coordinator. I kind of wish our defensive coordinator was somebody different. But it is what it is. So we're going into this week here. I think we play. I want to say we play the Packers, but that doesn't feel right. Might be the Packers. I can't remember who we play exactly, but Dart, suffered a concussion. So he is not starting. He's gonna be out. We're gonna start Winston. I think that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. The rest of our season, I think, is pretty much down the drain. I think it's just kind of, maybe winning a couple games if something happens, depending if Dart comes back, for the season. They might, even if Dart gets cleared, they might keep him out. They might say it's not worth it for the kid to take any more punishment. He's probably had more than one concussion, honestly, throughout the year. There's been a couple times he's been hit, and something doesn't look right. The other thing I'm kind of the reason I haven't done a lot of videos and was late to this is I just over this on Tuesday I had bariatric surgery. It's not the sleeve, it's a shrinking of the stomach that I got. I've been on a liquid diet those last couple of days here. I am walking around. I can drive. Actually, they're very surprised. I do have some pain, but not any kind of excruciating pain. I can move, I can walk, I can drive. I have to drink. I'm on a liquids diet. I have to drink like 64 ounces of fluid. I have to drink protein shakes. But I made this life change because I had to. I had to do it. But I forgot to post a video. I decided to do it for my car today. Just something a little different. And I'll put this up. Again, I don't know how the game's going to go tomorrow. I'm not expecting anything great. It'd be nice if Winston showed up. It'd be nice if we had a great game. It'd be nice if maybe we show a little more spark. But I think our season is pretty much, going to be maybe a win or two here. But I think we're it's going to be tough. Our offensive coordinator is the interim head coach. He won't be our head coach. They'll get somebody. I don't know who they're going to get. There's a lot of possibilities out there. But, there's going to be coaches every year. Coaches get fired, and Giants were the first one to do it. So we'll see. But all right, guys, I will talk to you again. I plan to make more videos, especially about my journey now through this weight loss journey. I've been asked by a lot of people, what's my goal and how much weight do I want to lose and what do I want to get down to? I've never had that. I don't like to think that way, because when you think that way, for me anyways, it becomes very in the past when I thought that way of like, I want to get down to 300 pounds, 290, whatever it is, and I get close to that, or I start to get there, I always seem to kind of do something to get myself out of it, or I seem to get frustrated with the fact that I go back up. So this is a way for me. Getting this surgery was something it took about 2 years, to be honest with you, the whole process. But now it took something, I realized that I had to do it, because this is kind of a, no excuse if I don't really follow it. There's things I can make myself sick. I haven't done that. I haven't gotten sick. I haven't felt like I was going to get sick. I've been very conscious, if you would, or I think conscious is a word, but I've been very aware of what my stomach is telling me and what, when it hits that point. Again, you can only drink so much, I'm not overdoing it. I do have to get the fluids in, but you can't drink so much that you hurt your stomach. I don't want to stretch my stomach out. I don't want to do that. I don't have a weight per se goal. I have a lifestyle goal that I would like to achieve, and that is to say that, you know, one of the things I always mention people is that I used to like to go to theme parks. I used to like to do stuff, I active stuff, but as I got bigger and bigger, it became tougher and tougher because stuff just isn't meant out. You know, stuff in the world for big people just isn't a thing. They don't, you know, go to most places. Go to a theater. Go to an amusement park. Go to any place, public place that they're sitting. You know, when you got to sit for a long time, it's not meant for big people. It's very uncomfortable, and that's why I quite frankly didn't like to go out to, like, you know, like the theater. I like the theater. I you know, I'll go to a theater. I like shows, but the seating it hurts. I like going to baseball games, football games, you know, but I can only sit so long because it hurts. Theme parks, I like going on roller coasters. I like doing all that, but I couldn't do it because, you know, if I could get in the seat, that was great. But then it was putting on the harness, you know, safety. They're not going to put, if it doesn't lock, if it doesn't do all that, you can't do it. So I have more of a just kind of life goal in that getting down to a weight, being able to do that stuff comfortably and enjoy it is where I'd like to be. Whatever weight that is, I'm okay with it. But, you know, I still have work to do. This is going to be a process. I just begun. And yeah, so that's about it. So, all right, guys, see what happens tomorrow with the Giants. And also, you know, my wrestling, I'm making a wrestling video. So, but we'll see. But all right, guys, peace.